Jesus Christ. My dear friends, have you ever experienced Jesus coming to you in a very personal way and touched your heart, or even give you this touch on the shoulder, or to embrace you, to feel this closeness with the Lord, not just in the head, but it's really experiential. And today, it's a reminder for us that we think that God is very, very far away and not listening to our difficulties, our pains. I think today's gospel is for you. That we have this man who can't hear, can't speak. And when they brought him to Jesus, Jesus sighed. And that sigh says a lot about who Jesus is. That Jesus desires our wholeness, our goodness. And when he sees that there are things that are not as he had hoped to create, there is this pain in his heart. And therefore he desires to touch, to heal. And the important thing is that his heart is moved, but not only his heart is moved, his hands are also moving. That he wants to actually be physically involved in our difficulty. And so we hear about the spittle. I know some of us will be like, how come got spittle? But this divine spittle brings us back to Genesis. Some people, or some Jews, believe that how Adam was created out of the clay, out of the dust of the earth, is that God spat on the ground, formed the clay, and then molded Adam out of the dust of the earth. And so the spittle has got a lot of meaning, that it's creating us anew. That when Jesus will give him back his sight, he's looking with new eyes, that he's recreated. Something new is happening. And yes, the man is healed by Jesus' spittle, by Jesus putting his fingers into his ears, and then touching his tongue. That there is something new that is happening. That he sees anew, hears anew, speaks anew. That this is a new man. And this gospel, if we allow the words of today, the reality of today's words really come into our hearts, into our lives, I think it's good to take a moment today, or even after this liturgy of the word, to just sit in quiet and to allow Jesus to come to us. And where we feel that we have any impediment, any obstacles, any difficulties, imagine Jesus touching you where it hurts, where it is blocked, where you're struggling. And let that healing touch flow through you, into you, and to give you that new life that he desires, not just you desire. And we continue to entrust ourselves to God's healing grace. Amen.